Okay, Leucism Puffwump. Did we get this to normal nesting? No! You can get mutations from nests around the world if you did not know that. Most of you guys do know that, so I said that for nothing. But for anyone who doesn't, now you know. Oh, right. I'm gonna just quickly go inside. Leucism is not albino. It just makes things a lot less. It takes a lot of the pure white out of albino and just makes it a lot more manageable, in my opinion. Because the pure white in albino is kind of my eyes type situation, you know? No, I'm talking to no one. I'm fine. I should be fine on Volcano from the windstorm. The only reason why I was concerned last video is I wasn't in a big place. I was in the Oasis. Which, yeah, I would have been fine without being picked up. But you would still see the tornado, like, phasing through. So where's the tree? We can do it on the tree this time. This is the tree. No, we can't. You can't see my feet. Fine. I'll do it here, in my usual spot in Volcano. There is a male and female difference for Leucism. I will be showing that. Anyways. Camera time. I should probably turn that off since it's not needed. There we go. That adds like an extra fog, and I don't like how I feel about that. Look at the fluffs. So, if anyone in Creatures of Snoria knows this little guy, there is... How do I say this? He is well loved in the community. This little guy is so well loved that for a period of time, I don't know if it's still alive. It would be so funny if it was. For a period of time, there would be this large pack of just puffwumps running around, and we would call ourselves the Puffwump cult. Why? I don't know. We were just puffwumps wanting to rule the world, I guess. The world of Creatures of Sonoria. Sonoria. Now it's blinding light! Ha! It's bleeding! Nighttime now! That was pain! So, I'm going to stop rambling now and start looking. So, the male adds these little, like, frills in the... I don't know what that would be used for. It's a mating thing for the species, so from what I can tell. Because most species that are bird-like or raptor-like, because let's get this honest, this is a raptor. This is a mini fluffy raptor, aka prehistoric bird. So yes, I'm going to occasionally call this thing a bird, even though it's a raptor. And why? Those are bird feet. It is a bird. It is a raptor bird. See, it's the crossbreed between a raptor and a bird. Why do I say bird like that? Bird. The markings, instead of being it's like noticeably orange, are now like a light sandy brown. In mini painting, this would be desert sand and leather, like a light soft leather layer. I do mini painting, so that's what the colors are for some of the pieces I've done or called. Notable thing about this, and I am so sorry for her zooming in so closely on its face, their eye doesn't fully go red. In fact, this thing can still see, unlike albino. Unlike the albino variant. Because in the real world, when things become Leucistic, or have Leucism, their eyes are still a darker color, and they're still like almost pure white, like a normal albino. So they have the ability to see more because they don't have their eyes can take in light and absorb it without it hurting as much. Fun fact about people with albinism or creatures with albinism: sunlight hurts like real bad for them due to the fact that their red eyes cannot take in light properly, which makes them partially blind, if not fully blind. So if you ever see an albino, yeah, they're pretty, but they might have some issues with sight. So they have a tendency to rely on other senses, especially in the wild. The Puffwump starts with the raptor party as the baby, and then it gets that up there, a puffy tail, and then it gains its swoop in adulthood. I'm going to now switch to the male, not the male, to the female real quick, and that be the end of the video, because I am rambling on about the difference between Leucism and albino. Albinoism. I struggle with words sometimes. I'm going to just sit out here. I'm not going to go all the way back in since... Oh, hello there. All there really is a difference, I don't need to go into the camera, it is that the plumage gets replaced with, like, the little frilling gets replaced with the okay, maybe I have to go into the camera so I can show you, since it's trying to follow. These little feathers are for the female. Also, its mouth does slightly change. The pink in there becomes slightly paler. The little bite animation is adorable. Probably why why there are a lot of these things running around. Would be, at least, if there weren't so many people trying to kill them off. Anyways, that is Leucistic Puffwump.